again. Didn't really work today. I don't know what I was thinking. What we have here? Looks like we got Francisco. Oh, I put the camera on the right side this time. Oh dang, look at the nice. Yeah, yeah. The brickwork's nice. There's Kellen. What's up? Hey, Kellen. What's up, Matt? Um, hey, first of all, Kellen, is your address? Are you in Utah? I won't. I won't say your whole address, but are you in Utah? Because I'm looking for your address, and I think that's the. I think that's it. I have it wrote down, but yes, cool. Dan's here, awesome. Bridge burner, a fan. We got a crew. Yeah, I apologize for today. When okay, cool, Colin, thank you. Yeah, I wasn't thinking. Today we ended up going back out there to do that job, and when we gave the estimate yesterday, my wife and daughter went with me, and I forgot. My daughter was all complaining apparently while I was doing the job or giving the estimate because she didn't have reception. She couldn't listen to her music. So I totally forgot, and I scheduled that damn live feed for out there, and then realized as I'm on my way out, oh my god, you know what? I bet I won't get any reception out here. And then it started, and yes, Kellen, I did get the super chat, and that made me feel even worse because you send me a super chat, and then I don't even give you a video or anything. So I apologize for that. What's up, Chris? Mr. J is here. Yeah, doing all right, Matt. We did a pretty gnarly tree today in the middle of a cemetery. So um, it was sketchy. It had been lightning struck, but it had to have been a long time ago because the tree was it was to the foamy stage of being of rotten. Sam's here. What's up, Sam? Um, so yeah, Kellen, thank you very much for your super chat earlier. Like I said, felt kind of guilty that I wasn't able to give you any content at all. I felt like I got on for 2 seconds. You gave me money, and then it stopped. So pretty tired, pretty beat, but I wanted to check in with you guys. I do apologize for that. I should have thought about that. And what's up, Jared? I see it says knee every time, so I'm trying to remember. Jared, I'm so bad with names, guys. So if I mess up your name, don't get mad at me. Mr. Okay, Bridge Burner says your Captain Hook came in. Are you liking it? You liking the Captain Hook? I'm cutting a maple off of a huge top gravestone last week. Yeah. Yeah, it's always sketchy stuff. We had when I gave the estimate, there was three. The gravestones were like from 1826. Some of them, they were really old. And then um, I try to read the comments, and my brain just goes blank. Um, but the customer was like, he was really cool. He was actually the guy who cuts the grass there. And because I never dealt with anybody for the church, I had to run everything through him, which made him liable for everything. So he's checking me, and but when I give the estimate, he's like, "You can. It's okay if you hit this one and this one and this one. We don't have any paperwork on them. We don't even know who they are. So they're that old that they don't even have, documentation on who the people are. So yeah, I told him I was like, no, I'm not about to hit someone's gravestone and then have them haunt me for the rest of my life. So KP Landscaping and Lawn Care. I'm just starting out climbing. Any tips for a new climber? Develop trust in your saddle and your gear low to the ground. Find a small tree, something that you know can without even spikes. You can just kind of swing around in your saddle, get used to the feel of it, and learn that. And then just trust your gut. Don't get into too much yet. It's not a job that you're just gonna be able. Some people can be naturals at it, but it's a real tough job to not get ahead of yourself and make a mistake. That's where I feel like 90% of guys get hurt. So. Old limestone suckers still there. You look at them. Use your flip line. Yep, Dan's right. I hate to change the subject, but what's the thoughts on August Honeyke's monkey beaver belts? Um, they do make an actual belt. So, but I imagine you're talking about the saddle, Connor. Um, yeah, yeah. So you got to be able to trust your equipment. That's a big, huge thing. So, I've never rode the saddle, but I just trust the makers. I mean, so I would buy one just because of that. So that because of what he's done, I wouldn't think he'd put his name on it if it wasn't legit. So is the harness I use. It's pretty nice. Baobab, huh? I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. No problem, KP. It's just you can pick up little tricks. I try to kind of focus on that in the videos. I mean, the videos are more of your Hollywood kind of videos where they're edited, a little bit of music sometimes. You get the highlights, but in the process, I try to give away those little tricks and stuff that help. You know, work on positioning a lot when you're doing your cuts. You know, that way you're comfortable when you fire that saw up. You know, being on a skinny limb when you got your lanyard around that limb and you feel yourself starting to go side to side, take your lanyard, wrap it around twice so it girths right there. Then you don't go anywhere. There's just little tricks like that. If I'm starting me, I see buckles, but all local. Cool. That's pretty cool. Great, Jen. What's up, Dan? Not gonna ship anywhere. Cool. What editing program do you use? you know what? I think I'm gonna do a video. Maybe I'll do a video, a how-to video on how I make videos because I think I spend like $10 to $15 on my editor a year, and it's Viva Video, but I just use my phone. My whole channel's off my phone, so new spikes. How goes it, folks? Greetings from Bloomer, Wisconsin. Who was that? Squirrely John. Squirrely John's Teresa. I dig it. That's an awesome name. I just switched spikes this year to climb rights. Um, I use pole gas um, with double big buck pads. I like the aluminum pole gaffs. They're even, my spikes are even smaller. They're little bitty. They look like those little competition pole climbing spikes. And I just prefer those because of how close you can get your foot to the tree. And I'm, after years of doing it, you become to where you walk light on your feet and you position lightly into your spikes. and it's just something you kind of develop over time. But um, one of the things I needed to do is this was really cool. I thought it was funny. I rarely do anything with Facebook, so if anybody sent me, if you figured out who I am and you've sent me a Facebook request and I haven't accepted it, it's because I just don't really accept any. I share a page with my wife and I just use it to fart around every once in a while, conversate with some tree guys and some groups, and that's about it. Check on family. I have a little bit of pole gas too, ultralight, Velcro pads, but I used to tiny spikes. Kind of miss those. Yeah, I like them. The uh, like legitimate tree spikes are meant to go through large, portions of mark. So that's why the gap is so big and it leans out so far. It has so much of an angle or so much surface area. You want that longer gap to get into large bark, heavy bark trees and dead trees where the bark's falling off. You want to be able to get through the bark and get into the hardwood and stuff like that, cambium layer, so you get something solid. But yeah, that's I slip a lot, but that's why I'm a firm believer of always setting your rope you know before you go up. So if you slip, you're okay. But back to what I was saying. I was on Facebook and I rarely do anything on there, but I shared the last video because I was on tree work tips and tricks, and I shared the video on there, the link to it, and just said I figured I'd share, you know, what we've been doing. Told everybody to stay safe. Hope they were doing okay. Yada yada yada. And it's really funny because even in them groups where that's what they're about, and there was tips on that video, but people don't. If you don't make a video with your phone and tell them exactly, they don't even want to see it. So it didn't get a lot of activity, but the activity it got was pretty funny. So I get a comment on there that says, "Yeah, I watch his videos um, all the time," and so I put, "Awesome, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it." He goes, "So are you on his crew or something? Because I watch all of his stuff." And I told him, I said, "Well, I am him. That's me." And I have some of the best subscribers. I think he thought that I was, because there's a lot of guys that for some reason will go steal profile pics, and stuff. Instead of just being proud of their skill level where they're at, they'll go steal somebody else's stuff. So I think he thought that's what I was doing. So he says, "Bro, I don't mean to be, mean, but you don't look like him. Your profile pic does not look like him, and I watch all of his stuff." And so at first I'm like, "What?" But then I got a kick out of it. I thought it was pretty funny. I'm like, "Dude, I'm not important enough to be impersonating." So, first of all, so I wanted to say howdy to Justin Walker. Um, I appreciate the investigative work and the fact that you was going to shut it down if somebody was trying to lie. I appreciate the hell out of that. I thought that was cool. So, yeah. Just figured I'd give him a shout out. He's probably got a different moniker he goes by on here. So, I'm looking at new spikes, my old Bashland leather. Most of the trees I climb have really thick bark. I don't know how y'all are using polecaps. Yeah. Well, see, I don't do a lot of climbing the trunks. I'll use a rope walking system real quick, get to the top, instead of getting all tired trying to spike up the damn tree before I start. That's something that I'm all about, getting up there easy and getting started. Legit tree spikes are good for lower bark, but up in the canopy, it's being on that high. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. Positioning's 100% different. My legs don't get as tired. They're so much lighter. Um, that bow, you don't have to be as bow-legged. The tree climber is bow-legged. If you are, you know you've spent time up in a tree. So like you don't have to be like that. And I have bad knees, so I'm I'm not into the gapping all the way up and hurting my legs. It just my old knees just can't take it sometimes. Run the pole gap, our pole spikes too. Instead of Buckingham dead ash are the worst spiked up shagbark. Oh yeah, shagbark. That's a bummer. Yeah, them things are pain. That's when I have tree gaps. So my tree gaps are fine going up, but coming down they tend to get stuck. Yeah, yeah, they may be. You may be a little too sharp, or you need that aspect of being light on your feet. Trust your equipment on your way down, and just lay your weight into it. Don't gaff. Like I see a lot of guys slam their gaffs in. I don't do that. I press. I go and I toot, 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 and I that's how I go up it. So yeah, maybe you're pressing a little hard, and I know it's sketchy because you want to step down and go chunk, and I've done that same thing, but it's really hard on your thighs and stuff, and you'll get that crazy Charlie horse in your legs trying to lift that spike out. So I have both. I love the pole gas besides the dead ash. Yeah, yeah, the dead ash. It's because it's like a lot of times it's kind of like a elm. When our elm get Dutch elm disease, they shed huge layers of bark at once, and you won't know it. You're spiked into that layer, and all of a sudden it just goes. Hey, sorry to hear, bro. I'm glad you're okay, though. Wishing you speed. Yeah, Steve, how are you doing, buddy? Whoa, Kellen, knock it off. No more. Dude, you're too cool. Alright? You're too cool. Dang it. Man, I wish I had. Make sure you get at me, Kellen. I'm gonna make a work shirt order. And, you guys have seen the work shirts that I wear that are that bright green. I'm gonna flip the colors, and they'll be like the hoodies, black shirts with that neon green. Maybe I'll shoot you a shirt or something, man. You get me to where I feel so indebted. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm not saying I don't appreciate it, but you're too nice sometimes. Yeah, hold on your toast sometimes and did ask you. No moisture yet. A couple of hours. Was on the ground today for a couple hours. Oh, just kind of. Were you working? I mean, you have a video on basic climbing. I get there's a lot out there, but I like to watch one person so I don't get confused. Yeah, I feel like a lot of guys that are doing channels and stuff, I don't know if they do it on purpose, but they want to sound so informative that they put it in terms that's not easy to understand. So, as far as basic climbing, um, that's tough because I'm trying to think of someone that I could focus you to to learn. What you need to do is focus on a technique. I really am a firm believer in learn the Blake's Hitch system. Go look it up. Look up Blake's Hitch and learn how to use that system. If you can do that, you're going to be able to do everything. You'll be able to advance, and I will personally help you advance yourself through as much as we can with gear and gadgets and all that stuff. If you'll learn the basics first, like so use the taut line, use the Blake's Hitch system, learn it enough to where you can do tree work. You'll get good at it. Then I will help you go from there. You know, it's a little hard on you. If you can afford to get the gear, and I can help you with it, just ask about it. But that would be what I would do is just learn a climbing system, look up Blake's Hitch, and go from there, and see what you can do. I don't know if I have anything on that's straight basic like that. I wish I would have. Now that I think about it, The arc of my foot hurt. Ooh, dang, Francisco. Any tips? Um, yeah, I mean, it's gonna depend on your boots. Are you wearing a boot that's got a steel shank in the middle? Because that is one of my main reasons for wearing the Carolinas. They come with a steel shank in the middle, so you don't get the bruise in the middle of your foot. It's stiff there, and if you don't have that, then I can only imagine. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Gaffs aren't the most comfortable thing, especially after you've done a few trees without them, and you start thinking, man, if it's not that hard of a removal, I probably won't wear my gaffs. I'll find myself doing that all the time. I try spikeless removals every now and then. Yeah, me too. Me too, bridge burner. Francisco, I've welded that flat plates on mine. Huh, that's interesting. I weigh 230. I am stepping lightly on the way down. Yeah, yeah, 'cause you got your body weight that's gonna do all the pushing. It's gonna set that spike. Depends on how sharp you keep your spikes too, because some guys like them really sharp, some guys don't. So, man, broken baby, no fun, speedy recovery, man. That's gonna look cool. Background guy climbed SRT 60 feet today for practice. It was a mouse. That's awesome. That is cool. We know him as Mark. No way, Mark is rocking. I don't know if I know Mark. Hey, I try, Dan. I try. Next to trying to get back. I want to start screwing around with SRT. Connor or Ace. But no business. Yeah. Good night, guys. Oh, see you, Chris. Um, alright, I'm gonna jump ahead on these comments. SRT was live. Yeah, I'm SRT. It's hard for me to want to do anything else. Let's give a couple stickers away. I found some stickers. Um, PR Woods CY. If you see this video and you leave a comment, well, if you watch this and you leave a comment, I'll tell you later. So, on the run, absolutely love my Zillion lanyard. All them things are nice. Built up all muscles. Hold on. Yeah, let's get some. I have a few of you. Let me go through this real quick. Kellen, I got you taken care of. Don't worry about yours. Brush Life, don't have your address. Was gonna send you one. Stephen Giles, I think I may already got Stephen his. If I didn't, Stephen, let me know. There's a Nate. Don't know who Nate is. Just Nate. But apparently I was gonna give Nate a sticker. He never gave me his address. Also, Age Johnsburg, I think. Age Johnsburg. I think I have the address, but I just need to know if I sent you a sticker. So if you see this. So, alright. Just like more horses under your car, okay. Here we go. I'll do questions. This is the way we'll do it. I got these. And what I'll do is whoever wins. Uh-oh. Somebody's like messaging me or something. Oh, cool. It's Kellen. Cool. I can dig it. Alright. This is what I'm going to do. I got a couple stickers left. I got a Cena sticker. Like the Cena headsets. Let's see if I can put this right here. Alright. Then there's a notch sticker. And I have a cask sticker. So, tell the kids we had said, hey, John, thanks for stopping in, buddy. I appreciate it. What I'm going to do is I have 3 of the Steelborn stickers. I found a few of them. I don't have any merch anymore, so we can't get these. But oh my, these nuts just rolled in. Right on. So I have three of them. I have three questions. Whoever wins, you can have one of these, and then you can pick what you want out of the three here, like one of these. Um, so like if somebody won, I'd give them one of these, and they'd tell me which one of these three they want. There's the Cena headset wood, notch, and then cask. So you ready to do this, Dan? Let's do this. One of my 2511T. Oh, that's awesome. I think I have a picture of it, Matt. I'm gonna put it in the next video. I think I still have the picture. Did you send me a picture? I think you did. That's awesome. You beat me to that idea. I didn't think about that. I should have done that with my 200T. Now you got me thinking. But yeah, okay. Alright. I'm about to goon off. Alright. So, I got three questions. I'll ask you guys, and then whoever answers it first, gets it right, can pick. So, first question. Let me. Back. Okay. Right on. That's not so much of me. I don't think. Yeah, it did. It looked awesome. I dig it. All right. Oh no, you said it's on the. Okay, right on. I have a picture someone else sent me. It's on a like 193 or something, or 192. All right, first question. On that tree today, how many times when we were rigging did Jake scare me to death and shake me to hell? How many times while we were rigging today on that tree did Jake shake me and scare me? Remember, Jake's new. It's very new. I'll tell you if you get it. I'll tell you if you get it. But so far, I'm not, you guys, nope, no. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Nobody's right yet. No. That there. I seen it. D's nuts is right. Jake had a killer day. He nailed every single limb. I mean, he nailed it. It was crazy. These nuts. Which one of these stickers do you want? Of the smaller ones here. There's the Cena headset, notch, and the cask. You tell me, and then we'll do the next one. Damn. Yeah, I know. I was very impressed. He would have had his probably best day ever, but the poor guy got sick and wasn't feeling good. He was really weak, and it was like right after I got up there, so I'm bummed that, you know, he he wasn't able to have his like greatest, but he had a good day. He had a really good. He nailed everything. Our inner crest. What did I miss? He didn't miss much. We just gave away one of these. I got a couple of these stillborn stickers that we're giving away. That's me up in the top of a tree, rigging a big top out over a concrete pad. Yeah. Yeah, well. So, these are pretty hard to come by anymore. I don't really even have any. So, shoot. What did you say? I'm sorry. The notch? Cool. Alright. Let me write that down so I don't mess up. Hey, you need to message me, these nuts. How do you spell that? Yeah, you need to message me on or send me an email. It's here. It's bufbeckett@gmail.com. Or just leave a comment with your address on this video after it uploads, or if you go to any of the videos, like the last video or something, it'll pop up on my feed. So I just need your address, and I'll let you know when I get it as soon as I write it down, and you can take it off. You can delete your comment. So just on one of the videos, throw up a new comment and let me get your address, and I'll send you these out. So my email is bufbeckett@gmail.com. It's BEAUFBECKETT, all lowercase, at gmail.com. So anybody that's got maybe a question I can help you with, you can send me emails. I guess, you know, I don't get to them all that much, but I try. So let's do this again. Does anyone have a chainsaw protective jacket here? No, I don't. For winter or whatever. No, I mean, I probably wouldn't mind having it because we get some pretty cold winters here. So, I mean, I can understand. I like my chaps and stuff in the winter too. I didn't even watch today. I was just seeing Jake. Yes, he's made really, really big improvements. I didn't know at first if he was really made for this, but he seems to be. He seems to be. Still waiting for mine. No way. Are you serious, me? That's weird. Email me, please, your address so I can write it down immediately and I'll get it out again. Now, I don't know. You know what? I may have forgot to send yours. That may just be my fault. So I'm not going to sit here and say it's the mail because I've been pretty scatterbrained here lately. So it could be me. It could be me. So I apologize, man. If I have your address, don't I? Yeah, I got to write that down. You have my cell phone. You have my number, Jared. Just send me a message if you haven't. If you look on our feed and you have sent me your address, don't even worry about it. I'll look back through it. There's some nuts on the wall. It's funny. No problem, dude. All right, Steven Owen. You don't make them anymore. I like the bubble on the left arm if ever you make one-handed cut. Bubble on the left arm. Yeah. Okay. Let's do let's do the second one. Now we got the cast sticker and the Cena head sticker, the head unit sticker, and two more of these. So let's do it. Oh, you have steel forearm protection? That's cool. Right on, Jared. Yeah, do that. Hey, there we go. See you on the next one, brother. Gotta get back at that. Hey, guys, go check Gregory out. He's pretty cool. He's a funny guy. He's a good, positive guy. He'll keep you in a good mood. So if you haven't checked him out, you can go check Gregory Odom's channel out. All right, let's do it, Dan. All right. Um. Oh, okay. I had these two mixed up. I need to switch them. How many rings did we use in the tree today? And remember, before we do this, the bend right ring is 2, and the all gear rings is 2. So I mean, we'll consider the bend right ring to be only 1 ring. So, how many rings did we use today in that tree? Francisco. Francisco, I think it would only, yeah, it would be three. Would be all we use today. Oh, Dan comes shooting in with a 3-2. Um, we used the Ben Right ring was my primary. Was kind of curious if that 5/8 rope was going to work in it because it's quite a bit, seems quite a bit thicker than that 9/16 I got, which is really weird. But it barely fits through it. It worked really good. We used it. I backed it up so I could pull the limb that was leaning and was dead back in to the B string down to a small X string, and that was it. So, Francisco, you want the cash sticker or the Cena one? And then you gotta do the same thing. You gotta email me or leave a message with your address. What does that have for 20 apiece? Dang, 20. Well, I mean, that's not too bad though. Right on, Francisco. I'll do that. Remember, you gotta leave me your address. Okay, I got one more. So, let's do it. Hey, Dan, did I ever send you one? Because I think I have your address. I don't know. I can't remember something. I can't remember what I did yesterday, so. Oh, I never sent you one, Dan? Well, that's fruit. Huh. I'll have to check and see. I thought I was just gonna send you one anyway. I think maybe I did. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Well, we'll figure out something. Dan, let me see if I can dig any more up. I think they're. Well, here we still got one more to win. So win, Dan. Just win. All right. That's all you got to do. How long did it take us to do the job? In hours. Pretty big tree, dead, over the top of a bunch of gravestones. Sick workers. How many hours? Yeah, it was a nasty one. Let me see here. Now, Kellen, you were right, but I have you taken care of already. Dan, you were the next one that came with 3. So, there you go. That worked out. Dan, you ended up getting it. I'm pretty sure if somebody else came with the answer 3 before, I'm not trying to cheat or nothing. It was 3 hours. But Kellen, I have a couple for you already. You won, but I already have a couple that are going to you. So, and then like I said, I'm gonna get you a shirt too. I mean, all the super chats and everything. You basically bought merchandise and you didn't get anything for it. So definitely want to get you something. But you won, Dan. You were the next one to come with the answer 3. So, Dan, I need to get your address. I may have it, but just give it back to me. Like, put it on one of the videos, comment on the video, and I'll give you that Cena headset one will come with it. But let me write this down so I don't mess up. Dan and Francisco. Francisco, I think I have your address too. I'm not for sure, but I think I may have your address already. So, um, still leave it. That way I can double check. I'll write it down. So, Jared, apparently I never got yours sent out. We'll do that for sure. I'll get that one to D's nuts that he got with the notch sticker. Dan got with the Cena. And Francisco got the cask. And I wish I had more stuff to do giveaways and stuff. I like doing this. Maybe I'll come up with something. Maybe I'll do just like a limited set of shirts. Rip off a steel logo and make a steel-born shirt out of it. And do just giveaways so there'll only be a few of them out there. Kind of like the original shirts that I don't know if I sold them or if I just gave them away. I think I just gave them away. That were white. And they said Steelborn Army and We Bleed Two-Stroke on the back. So, yeah, I don't have any more merch. I'll try to dig through and see if I can find another sticker or two, guys. Kellen, you are way too good to this channel and me, so, and I really, the super chat earlier was crazy. Thank you. Feel like if no one else watched, I owed you at least a little bit of a video. Yeah, I'm gonna, Dan, get me your address, definitely. I need to double check. I want to make sure, so make sure you guys get your stickers, those that want them today. Guys, I apologize for that live feed earlier. Kind of sucked. I know this wasn't the most exciting live feed, which I kind of knew it wasn't going to be, but wish that would have worked today. Yeah, you too, Dan. I hope everything's still moving on that same path you were on, brother. You look like you got life by the balls. Look like you got things figured out. It's cool to see. You just seem like you're on that right path. Maybe you don't run into a shitty boss and you get you a good boss, and it seems like things are going good for you. So that's cool, man. It's good to see. Guys, I appreciate everybody, like I said, giving me your time. Hanging out. I'm pretty beat. And, yeah, Dan, it's probably written on my face. But, I don't have anything else to say. I like that, Connor. I like Connor's comment. Guys, everybody have a good night. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'll catch you soon. I'm gonna get on the video from today. I'm gonna get that thing edited quick. As quick as I can. Just give me a day or so, and I'm gonna get it to you. Okay? Stay safe. See you. Thanks again.